I was at a track meet one time, right? It was some kids. I was at a track meet watching these kids run, right? And it was funny. You ever see anybody that's running, but they look like they're running in place? That's what happened to these kids. It was a bunch of them too. They were all running. It was like about 6 of them. They were running a mile run. And those legs, man, they were flying, you know, on like their first and second lap. They were flying. I mean, they looked like all-star athletes. You know, these are little young kids too, you know. It couldn't have been no more than 10-year-olds and 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, that age bracket. But they were flying the first 2 laps. And I mean, they had it, it was impressive. Everybody cheering, run, Joe, run, Johnny. Hey, Angela, run, you know. And I'm just giving some different names in case it was a boys race or a girls race, right? But that was just to create an idea. But they were running, right? They were running. And I'm sitting there looking at them. First 2 laps, they were flying. Look good. Looked like they were on the track team, and they were making their mom and daddies proud of spending their money on them. And then all of a sudden, it came to lap 3. And I was like, they slowing down now. But they were still running though. But it was lap 3. And the pace, you know, the people that was in front, they still maintaining the lead in the front. But it looked like some of the kids were starting to catch up a little bit. And then it got to where they were all running like at a little slow pace, you know. And but they were still moving, they were still running. And then came lap 4. That's the money lap. That was the last lap they had to run. And they were running, and I kid you not, it looked like they were standing in place, because you could see them in one section of the track. You could turn your head, it felt like 5 minutes, and then you turn around, it seemed like they had just made it to the curve. And I was like, man, they ain't moving. Their legs are moving, but they're not moving forward. And I think it's because, you know, it's kind of demanding running a mile, you know. Like, you know, people can sprint, you know, get a sprint out the way real fast. But when it comes to running that long distance, it'll be like, oh, man, that 4th lap, it got me. And I know that's what they were saying, you know. But it was fun. It was fun. It's good to go out there and just take your kids and stuff out to events, or go and support your relatives or something, watch them competing or something, you know. It's good to do that. That engagement, man, you'll be like, man, I'm glad I did that. Because, you know, before you know it, you'll be saying, oh, man, I wish I had done A, B, C, D, and E. And you find some people that just stay busy. I mean, stay busy. Their dad gonna be doing something, you'll be like, man, yeah. So she don't never rest, you know. Always something, you know, like going here and doing that, and got a luncheon here and doing that. Like, man. Well, hey, let me I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Let you know that I just finished up the walk for today.